Adrian Esic, and this is our interviewee, Mr. Vida. Ma'am, as a professional, ma'am, is time management important?
Okay, so it is very important, especially if you are a teacher. So one very important aspect of this time management is you have to prepare your materials ahead of time, especially if it is a major subject. So what I am doing in my subject, especially in the College of Education, because I'm handling a subject in Prof Ed, and I'm handling teachers. And of course, if you are a teacher, you must be you must be prepared, not only at the time, but a week or a month. But if you are preparing for a guide, so you must be prepared at least that is to be preparable for a month. So why is it important? Because when you get inside the classroom, so actually you must be prepared. And you must, so that's why we have our lesson plan. Lesson plan, but in high school we have a lesson plan, which is, I think, depend upon if it's detailed or semi-detailed. But in college we have our syllabus. And this syllabus is our guide for the whole semester. Now what is the syllabus? This is just the same as a lesson plan. But we must have a time limit for this plan for a day that you're going to prepare. For example, this is for a prelim period. So I'm referring to a college level, no? So if we have an 18 hours for a month, for a prelim period, so you have to maximize it. Or how many days you have to consume it? Is it a TTH or MWF? So you have to finish it for the time allotted. So in the College of Education, so this is very important, especially if you are teaching a professional subject. So what I did is I have to prepare it. You have to study that. Say for example, a day before, I have to study my lesson. What are the topics that we're going to present it to the class? So I'm very much consistent with the time, especially the topics that we're going to discuss. I have to finish it at that day, or if it is 1 and 1 hour, so you have to finish it. What is your lesson planning? A lesson planning is the step-by-step procedure you are going to finish it from the time allotted. So especially I will give you an example of what I am doing inside the classroom. So in particular, I have to finish it within 1 and 1 hour, 1 and 1/2 hour. And what is the procedure? Of course, I have to finish all the materials before I present it to the class. I cannot do it right away during the time of my teaching. So just the same, so if you are going to teach a specific topic, so what are the materials you are going to prepare? So what is your procedure? So yun ang ginagawa ko. So hindi ko siya pwedeng i-present sa klase na hindi ko talaga, wala akong proseso. Napaka-importante sa akin ang time management.
Thank you po, ma'am. Have you encountered problems about time management in the past as a student?
Of course. Because especially I'm teaching physical education, so this is different if you are teaching in the professional ed. So in the teaching of physical education, of course, like for example, I'm teaching table tennis. So in table tennis, so actually in the prelim period, so we have only lectures, orientation, and all the things that we have to discuss from the whole semester. But here, after this, for the midterm period, we have already our tournament. And of course, it's not like the academic subject that you must have your lecture. So here, we have only discussion, what are the activities we're going to have for the day. But I have a time limit, again, time management, no? So within a 1 and 1/2 hour, so we have to finish at least 4 games. Oo, kasi tournament namin. So that's why I have to divide the class. Since we have 9 tables now in the class 2, in the table tennis area, I have to divide the 9 tables into how many students I have. For example, I have 40 students. I will divide this 40 students to 9 tables. So that how many students should you occupy one table each? So that we could finish the 4 games within 1.5 hours. Because I have to finish it. Because the other next week, the other period. So again, I have another schedule. So if we could not finish this 4 games, so we could not start again another game for the following meetings. So kaya lang we have to maximize. So I have assumed that 4 games should finish at least 1.5 hour for the day. Kasi once a week lang ang PE. But here, in the College of Education, I'm teaching on professional ed. So I have to prepare a lot materials, instructional materials, PowerPoint or whatsoever, kasi kinakailangan. Because you have to explain the topic. And of course, you must have an activity. Andun na yung methodology. At saka andun na yung activity. So andun na yung student activity natin. Not like in the physical education. Kaya nga sabi sa iyo, napaka-importante. So, I have much preparation from the Prof. Ed than the physical education. Kasi yung time mo ay kinakailangan consume mo. Kasi during the preparation of the exams, kinakailangan yung time allotted tama doon sa topic that you have prepared it for that allotted time. So, if it is 18 hours, for a prelim period, 18 hours for a midterm period, dapat you have to finish that 18 hours. Na the topic should be accomplished. Kasi it will come up to your exam for the midterm period. Not like in PE, we have only one major exam for the whole semester now. So preparation, instructional materials, so naandun na yung activity mo. It's not only the teacher's activity, but also the student activity.
So, how do you manage time and prioritize tasks? Could you give us some tips on how you do?
Okay, so night time pa lang. So I have to write down what are the topics. I have to see the syllabus. What are the topics of the syllabus? Then at that topic, then I already got the topic, so I have to prepare the sequence, the procedure that we're going to present to the class. So of course, meron ako mga motivation. That's a part in the teaching activity for the student. And of course, you must have an evaluation at the end of the period. Whether it is an exam, whether it is a discussion or an assignment, that at the end, you have to submit it for next meeting. Always must have a procedure.
Given that you are a staff in the institute, do you still have time for yourself?
Of course. So, during weekend, we don't have mega, we don't have any, so I could easily accomplish those activities. So, Friday afternoon, the end of my class is 1 o'clock. So, I have time to go home earlier because that is the time for my end of period, no? Only during Friday. So 1 o'clock, I have to go home. Then, of course, the household chores. So that was Friday. Then following Saturday, so of course that is washing of the dresses that we have used, or the whole clothes that we use with our family. And so that is Saturday. And during Saturday evening, I have to iron the clothes. You have to dry it. All those dresses should be dried, and so that you could iron it in the evening. And during the Sunday morning, I have to go to the church. That is 7 to 8. Attend mass. After that, at least mga 8 to 9, 9:30, I have to go to the market. For that is marketing for the whole week, because I am a working mother. I am a teacher. So that's why I have to schedule. You must have also time limit. I have to maximize the time, because at that Sunday, so that is your marketing. 9:30, so I could finish it up to before 12 or 12 o'clock. And before I go to where I already at home, so I have to work on all those marketing. Then is that the time also when I finish all this the foods or the marketing whatsoever, finish at that time. So kailangan ko matapos yun because in the afternoon, my family wants to go to SM and watch movies, then go around shopping. So I have still time, because that is Sunday after lunch. So that is the time for us to go at the mall. Whether watch movies or eat halo-halo at the restaurant. Okay, so I could still manage, no? So yeah, that's my management from Monday to Sunday. Kasi Monday to Friday, nagtuturo ko dito. So yun, Saturday naman, okay, washing, ironing. Then Sunday, marketing, going to church. Then after lunch, so we go to mall. So that is yun ang time management ko talaga. Yeah, I can still manage as if that is a good, no?